Welcome back to another episode of Parenting Matters with McCracken. We are currently discussing the parenting pyramid. And again, it's from the Arbinger Institute, and you will find the link to that underneath this video where you can go for more details. But we're specifically talking about correcting our children and what is a foundational context for which we can approach that. For many of us, our children do something wrong or something we don't like, and we're immediately correcting that behavior, which is not a bad thing. But is there a better thing? Is there a way that we can be more proactive instead of reactive in our correction? And the last time we talked about the layer or the first level of foundation under correction, and we said that that was about the opportunities that we have to teach our children, so that correction comes in the context of teaching. And you can go back to the previous video for more of that. The next layer or level of foundation for providing a context for our correction is about the quality of our relationship with our children. Because no matter how much time we spend teaching our children, they aren't likely to listen or to learn from us if they don't like us or think that we don't like them. We need to teach in the context of relationship. You may have heard that rules without relationship result in rebellion. Rules without relationship result in rebellion. Now, you still might get rebellion even in the context of relationship, but hopefully it's going to be minimized both in its frequency and its intensity if we're proactively trying to build our relationship with our children. In the Bible, it says in Deuteronomy chapter 6, verses 6 through 7, "These commandments that I give you today are to be in your hearts. Impress them on your children. Talk about them when you sit at home, when you walk along the road, when you lie down, and when you get up." In other words, teaching our children the ways of God should be a natural part of our daily interaction with them. We're not talking about dropping our kids off at the church and letting them take care of those things that they're trained to do. We're not talking about even formal situations, although last time we talked about formal and spontaneous informal teaching moments. We're talking about the context of relationship, moving together in the rhythms of life in ways that forge our relationships and give us opportunities to teach and then to correct in the context of teaching and building relationship with our kids. The effectiveness of our correction will depend on the quality of our teaching, and the quality of our teaching will depend on the quality of our relationship that we're building with our children. And you might say, well, how do I go about doing that? And there are a myriad number of ways, and we're going to be talking about many of those ways in this series. But you can go back to the first 3 videos that we did where we talked about the importance of acceptance and the importance of affection and the importance of affirmation, because those 3 things lay the foundation for every other important matter that we want to communicate to our children. These are the things that will help improve and grow the relationship that we share with our children. And we'll be talking about many more, but just for today, we're making a brief mention that the quality of the relationship with our children is a layer in this parenting pyramid that provides a context for giving them correction. Next time, we'll talk about the next layer.